Well, a lot of things are on hold during the pandemic. Human trafficking apparently is not. The San Luis Obispo County District Attorney's Office says traffickers are taking advantage of the low prices of hotel rooms and staying in the area. As KSBY's Melissa Newman explains, local agencies are reminding people to be aware of who they're talking to online.
Human traffickers like the Central Coast because it's a midway point between San Francisco and LA. Now, with more people spending time on their devices, local agencies say there's more opportunities for human traffickers to find their next victims.
The economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic has been massive. With many people now out of work, law enforcement officers are worried it may lead to more human trafficking victims.
Traffickers notoriously prey upon the vulnerability of other people. And so if you got a group of people who are now even more vulnerable and are looking to make that income, looking to secure their future, looking to find some type of normalization, there might potentially be more susceptible to offers or lies or tactics that traffickers use to gain that person's trust, only to exploit it later for a profit.
The San Luis Obispo County District Attorney's Office says while the demand for trafficked workers is currently on the decline, the number of human traffickers in the area is not.
There are human traffickers who specifically come to San Luis Obispo County now, as opposed to places like Southern California and San Francisco, because the hotel and the motel prices are cheaper and it allows them to stay here for a longer period of time.
One of the most common ways human traffickers find their victims is online, which can be troubling now that many adults and children alike are spending more time on electronic devices.
A lot of times they will pretend to be a friend or somebody who's interested in them, gain their trust through a chat application with a social media platform like Facebook or Instagram. And then all of a sudden they gain this trust of a child. And for example, they may ask for a nude photo or some type of embarrassing image of them that they can then use against them to get more explicit content.
Now, one of the best things you can do is if you see something, say something. The San Luis Obispo County District Attorney's Office says local law enforcement is working to disrupt the hotel room market to make it harder for human traffickers to find a room. In San Luis Obispo, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
There have been at least 9 cases of human trafficking prosecuted by the SLO County DA's office since 2014. We did not hear back from the Santa Barbara County DA's office about how it's combating human trafficking.